It's the last Friday of December and we bring you this month's edition of Beyond the Pole from Vice Versa Media Ghana. We are broadcasting from our studios at Essex House at Achimota, Accra, Ghana. Here are the top stories for this edition. Krobodan Beads Limited supports single parents in the Eastern region by providing opportunities in the face of unemployment. In our feature story, we take you through the path of 17-year-old female barber in the male-dominated space. For our international headline, my colleague Mercy is on standby from Nairobi, Kenya. Mercy, please take it up.
Thank you, Kojo. In Kenya, hundreds took to the streets to protest over the killings of women and girls during the End Femicide March. The peaceful march took a turn when police hurled tear gas at the protesters.
Thank you, Mercy. Now in our Paparazzi segment, we bring you interesting highlights from Ghana's just ended general election. We have these stories and updates in store for you. Stay tuned for more. My name is Mike Kojo Frempong. Welcome back to Beyond the Pole on Vice Versa Media Ghana. For many single parents in Ghana's eastern region, unemployment is a difficult reality. However, Krobodan Beads Limited is working to change this by offering the training and support needed for these individuals to start their own businesses and create a brighter future. For nearly 100 years, the eastern region of Ghana has become home to a thriving bead trade that empowers women and preserves traditional craftsmanship.
The eastern region is experiencing a rise in unemployment, currently facing significant challenges with a 14.1% unemployment rate. Furthermore, 37.5% of households in the area are headed by single parents, and 43.6% of the population lives below the poverty line. Krobodan Beads Limited is addressing these challenges by creating employment opportunities, providing skills training, and offering entrepreneurship support. These initiatives enhance economic empowerment and self-sufficiency for single mothers and contribute to sustainable development in the region. Agnes Ugwa, the administrative manager of KBL, made these points clear.
Krobodan Beads, we are into glass bead production as well as jewelry production. And the main target group we work with are single mothers. We realize that single mothers are the most vulnerable group in the Yilo Krobo municipality. So we targeted these women, and since 2005 we've been working with these women. We've trained them in jewelry making, and we pay them a piece rate for whatever jewelry they produce. And the whole idea is we don't want the poverty cycle to continue. We want these women to be able to educate their kids so that they will do better than they are doing currently.
Once the beads are cast and cooled, the women of Krobo apply their skills and creativity to design necklaces, bracelets, earrings, brooches, and various other fashionable accessories. The beads are made using both modern and traditional Ghanaian techniques. Recycled glass bottles, louver blades, and other glass items are crushed into fine powder. This powder is then placed into clay molds, which are loaded into an earthenware firing kiln for processing. Abubakar Suleiman, a bead seller at the Koforidua market, shared with us some reasons why people wear beads.
Beads, no. There were reasons bebria Emma amount for wear beads. Nedi kind say, what we say, obi to me share waist beads. Senior obi hun say, no, say, why kesi ana say, wafon. Every say, a share no na a raw na obi to me hun say, oh, these days wafon. Sansuna a share no na a mianwa, or to me di hun say, why kesi. Sansuna beats, your waist beats a hodo be bria, ye di share uncola. Ebi, ye friend kajiji, to say seed be. No, a take scent be out of nipa body any day kikan ho. So those type of beats, no, ye the share uncola sene any obi biara opese o hye bia anase yes na bita na eduani bia frame eno e take scent out of nti nkola e bia omko toilet anase e bia omofe ene de keka ho ehye omo a unti that scent no a part of reason.
In our story, in the hustle of Accra, unemployment remains a significant issue, particularly for the youth, leading many into vulnerable situations. Communities like La is experiencing rising teenage pregnancy rates, highlighting broader societal challenges. However, some young individuals, like 17-year-old Josephine Ajobwedi, is defying traditional gender roles and forging a path to become a female barber.
Unemployment has remained a horrifying reality in Ghana, with thousands of youth unemployed, fueling social vices like teenage pregnancy and gradually eroding national prospects. In La, a Ghana-dominated area under the La Dadekotopon Municipal Assembly, the situation is popularly there.
I'm a near mammy, I'm a mammy me fair quay. I'm a papa me fair boy. I'm a material.
Resilience is one's ability to repurpose drought, pain, shame into gold. For decades, the unemployment rate in Ghana continues to hike, although many have attributed this to several factors and have proposed solutions. The situation continues to strive. Here in Labadi, the youth are taking matters into their own hands, defying all odds and pursuing their destinies.
Amidst this turmoil is a 17-year-old Josephine Ajobwedi dropping out of school and venturing into barbering, a field traditionally dominated by men.
Menya de crowd school. See, me school am catch me mama say, mpese menye baba. No no anka so nim say sade an me ade wo ho. Me chimi nuam na me yi omuti ni ade. Ti na ode me ba hanom no bebusa papa no ekwan so na papa say o. De bia me hye me hu kran say mechi ni bi manim ni bi. And I'll make my family proud.
Ne mama po say ode ne ba be hye me nsa wo ha. So mama do be ba be sua adwuma no nkwan ade a ende mombla. Nti anche be say 4 days time na obai wanche bia be say 2 weeks no na mpenifo ne ba person try so be me hu ni mu say mpenifo betumi ayo mo na me say we ndi yo mo nti oyi papa ba ko me hu am say oh madwo adwuma no wo mu ampa 1 week pa say 2 weeks pa wo me chia na watumi hu we utumi papa ne sendi a ende me say me hweme na ma kire wa adwuma no nti nyame adom. This is
a clarion call on the youth to take avid steps towards their future. Unemployment is no longer an excuse. I am Nanajo Bonnie, reporting for Vice Vessel Media Ghana.
Interesting one from Josephine, and we hope that young ladies watching, especially from the community of La, will emulate what she is doing. So now to some medical story. The digital landscape has transformed into a minefield of health misinformation, threatening public well-being. Unverified claims and fake remedies spread unchecked, compromising trust in medical expertise. Dr. Erica Intiamwa-Mensah, a pioneering obstetrician gynecologist, shares her insights on tackling this growing concern.
In an era where information spread as quickly as a single click, health misinformation has become an unsettling problem worldwide. Social media has allowed unchecked information to seep into every corner of society, resulting in a tide of misleading health remedies that spread among the public with alarming ease. We all have that one family member in the group chat who tirelessly shares the latest supposed health breakthroughs without a single thought about their authenticity. This is the reality medical practitioners like Dr. Erica Intiamwa-Mensah face daily.
With medical misinformation, I think that once social media is there and is allowing us to put whatever we want out there without any checks and balances, the misinformation is going to be worse. And everybody is going to be armed with medical information. Everyone is going to think that they know something, right? So when you're talking to them about something, or when they're supposed to come to the hospital or do certain things, they'll believe that they already know a lot and try and manage themselves at home. So that's a scary thought. However, with the same social media platforms and the same public education avenues that we're having, like the interview I'm having with you right now, I believe that it also arms us to be able to put our information across. So we would have to organize ourselves, organize our thoughts, make sure that whatever we are putting out there is credible, so that if someone doesn't find out that what you're saying is not true, then I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to listen to someone who doesn't even have a qualification but seems to be saying what I think is true, right? So it's up to us to arm ourselves, give the right information, use the platforms that people are using to misinform others. You should use it to inform. There's no shame in it. Sometimes in the medical field, people do not like to be out there. People do not like to publicly talk about things, to give information and all that. They believe that the work is in the clinic, the work is on the ground. But I believe that public education and public health is paramount, because with one video or with one session or with one outreach, you would be able to reach hundreds of people. Whilst when you're sitting in the clinic, it's a one-on-one basis. You'll be able to meet just 10, maximum 30, 50 people. So yes, public education, using your social media platforms, going for interviews, informing people through such methods, I believe that that would help tackle the misinformation, because these are the avenues that the misinformation are coming from as well.
As one of Ghana's youngest doctor in obstetrics and gynecology, Dr. Ntiamwa Mensah understands firsthand the impact of these misconceptions on public health. Speaking with Vice Versa Media Ghana, she shared her approach to combating health misconceptions.
Social media makes you closer to the people. Okay, you'll be tweeting something and it's as if you're talking to someone directly, you're in the same room with them. So with social media, we're able to communicate common health misconceptions and then address them, and also just disseminate health information the right way. Because as I said, on the same platforms, people are disseminating the wrong things, things that can kill, things that can injure. So with our platform, sometimes you see something, you don't want to respond to it directly, but what you have to do is to use your platform to communicate the right thing. So it's something that I do often. I think if you go to my social media pages, you find out that there's a lot of health information over there, common things, common myths, common misconceptions, and common conditions. Like right now, we are in the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So you find out that on a lot of health practitioners' platforms, they are disseminating health information because the misinformation is out there, and we have to do our part to combat that as well.
Her background is rooted in a family legacy of healthcare, with a father who inspires her from an early age to pursue medicine. In a country as culturally rich as Ghana, Erica Ntiamwa Mensah sees the intersection between tradition and modern healthcare. She made this known.
We're in a very cultural society. Our culture stems from our great-grandparents passing on to our grandparents, passing on to our parents, and passing on to us. And because I'm in the field of women's health, you find out that a lot of things that have to do with childbirth, motherhood, and babies, you will find that professionals, very educated people, they still have a very archaic mindset or archaic mindset. It's not that they do not know, it's not that they've not been educated, but they are still holding on to the traditions that have been, for lack of better words, the traditions have been proven time and time again. So you find an educated mother coming to you, her baby is visibly jaundiced, very yellow and orange. I should tell you that her mother, her grandmother, have told her that she should give breast milk and put the baby in the sun. And there's no need to go to the hospital, with that baby will be fine. She knows that she has to send the baby to the hospital. But then because of the culture that has been passed on, the mother will tell you, I did that for you. Aren't you okay now? You've grown up to become this. Trust me, your baby will be fine. So, it's a lot of generational things passed on, especially when it comes to motherhood, childbirth, and babies. It's crazy.
Now to some community story in Kisiman, Accra, a quiet revolution is unfolding. As societal concern for one another is gradually diminishing, Ghanaian youth are taking proactive steps to reignite social connections among themselves. Embracing both the traditions of the past and the realities of modern life, the 3-day event dubbed I See You Chair serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of preserving culture amid the challenges of modernity and foreign influences.
Sankofa, it is time to return to our culture and tradition. What makes you and I Ghanaian is our food, music, and communal feeling. Here at I See You Chair, we are connecting to our roots. Join me as I explore the I See You Chair Festival. I am Nana Jobani. Yeah, I can see you're really excited.
Yes, I am.
For a moment, I'm thinking if you're really enjoying all the fun alone, are you enjoying it with your people as well?
Of course, we are here together. That's what it's all about.
Okay, so what inspired the I See You Chair Festival?
Yeah, so what inspired is, especially around COVID, people didn't see each other for a long time. Everything was locked down and everything was a bit down. And We wanted people to come out and see each other, but also we see a lot of changes around us in our community, and we are all behind our walls. We don't know each other, and so we're not able to support each other. So we really want to create and invest in community building, supporting each other, social cohesion, that type of thing. So that's what it's about.
All right, so I know this has been a 3-day event.
Yes.
Today is actually the very last day.
Yes.
Okay, so walk me through, right? From the first day till now, what has been the highlights?
There have been so many highlights. I would say the first day was a children's program. It was amazing to see the children being excited about farming, about growing their own food. We also had a party the whole night. Everybody came out here in the streets. On the second day was really the most active day. With we had a masquerade in the street, we had a cookout, a community cookout, and we had a huge concert at the park. So I think like almost everything was a highlight, and today is like a nice cooling down moment where we can all recover and enjoy what we've done until now.
All right, that was quite laudable, but I want to know, what is the prospect? What do you look at achieving after this whole event?
I mean, we've achieved a lot with the event already. So the event is sponsored by the Church of Climate Change. So we really want to have a spirit of leaving things better than we found it. We don't want to be people who organize something and leave dirt everywhere, bola. So we brought these plastic cages to collect plastic. That's why we started the day today with community cleaning. We've impacted children with their growing vegetables. We've brought people together. So the prospects are huge. Like just with the concert alone, we can do so much.
Wow, Ingrid, it is more than a festival. It is a movement for societal change and a nostalgic feeling that would leave you wanting for more. This has been the I See You Chair Festival, and I am Nana Joboni, reporting for Vice Versa Media Ghana. Until we meet, it is I See You Chair.
And on to the international news, we now cross over to Nairobi, Kenya, where my colleague Mercy is on standby to give us details of our international story. Mercy, over to you.
Thank you, Kojo. In Kenya, hundreds took to the streets to protest over the killings of women and girls during the End Femicide March. The peaceful march took a turn when police hurled tear gas at the protesters. Brenda Nyambura with the full report.
In recent years, Kenya has witnessed a horrifying increase in the cases of femicide. The alarming statistics by the National Police Service revealed that at least 97 women were brutally murdered, painting an ugly picture of the state of women's safety in the country. The peaceful demonstrations held today is the second march this year after the January 27th protest. Activists, movements, men and women are demanding urgent action for justice and accountability, as well as support for advocacy.
We are literally at the midpoint, and you can see already police officers have started deploying tear gas to disperse the masses, and this is a peaceful protest.
We came here for a reason, and they're throwing tear gas all over. Women are dispersed all over. It's very wrong for police to do this. It's high time for you to listen to women. Stop killing us. We're here to protest. They've already tear gassed us. Hatujafanya kitu, we are unarmed. We want them to stop killing women. Na wacha kutu tear gas. This is a constitutional right. We're supposed to be here and we are not leaving.
Tunafundishwa hapa kama watoto na tumekuja kuteta juu ya wale watu wanauawa. I mean, our lives do not matter in this country. I mean, tutaishi hivi mpaka lini?
Killing women! We are tired! Now we want our voice to be heard now! We are tired women! Women power!
This was supposed to be a peaceful protest, but here we are.
Hi guys, my name is Eli Mwenda. I'm here to show my support for all the women that are standing up for their rights, the women that are raising awareness, and as a man and somebody with a platform as well, I think it's very important for us to shed light on it. I think there should be more men here. I think we are the perpetrators, so it's our responsibility to show other men that this is wrong and this is not what we should be doing.
Initial meetup point was at Givenchy Gardens, but because of the police intervention and throwing tear gas at innocent protesters, now the ladies and gentlemen present here came to the other side of Givenchy Garden, as you can see, just to air their voices across.
Stop killing women! 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 Stop killing women!
As men, we are against the killing of women. Stop killing women!
Stop killing women!
Stop killing women!
Stop killing women!
They are our mothers, they are our sisters. Stop killing women!
That is all we have for you in the international segment. My name is Mercy Omondi. Back to you, Kojo, in Accra, Ghana.
Thank you, Mercy. On December 7, 2024, voters in Ghana went to the polls to elect a new president and 276 members of parliament. The general election marked the 9th since the West African nation transitioned to democratic rule in January 1993. Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman was elected as the first female vice president of Ghana. Congratulations to the president-elect and also to the first female vice president, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman. Up next is the Paparazzi segment. Nana Adwoa is on standby in Studio B. Nana Adwoa, take it out.
Welcome to the Paparazzi segment. I am Nana Adwoa Body. Finally, our elections has ended, and it has been a very interesting, exciting roller coaster with a lot of rallies here in Ghana. We call it suluku, yeah, and a pinch of tears. It is a very essential ingredient in the electoral process. There are winners and there are losers. So today I will be reading what I call the election book, yeah, from Genesis to Revelation. And doing this, I have in the studio an astute personality. His name is Darren Foster Mensah. Hi.
Hello, thank you very much for the opportunity. I just arrived from the diaspora a few days ago, and
okay, I'm not ready for the shenanigans,
but
right?
I
am
thought we
not
were doing
ready
accents
for
today.
the shenanigans.
I thought we were doing accents
What
today.
do you make of the electoral process? Now, viewers, remember we churned out a program called The Ballot Box, where we ascertain the views of young people on the electoral process, and they shared their perspectives, who they expected to vote for this coming election. I mean, now it is an aftermath, so yes. John Dramani Mahama won this particular election, so he is the president-elect. So yes, I want to know, what do you make of this election?
Well, for me, Ghana's elections has always been an interesting one, and it's peaceful generally. Everybody says that. But for me, what makes it even more fun is the fact that I can tease my Nigerian brothers about the fact that they all struck out on social media after elections, and they were all going, oh, and Ghana elections are so peaceful. I'm like, were you expecting something different? This is us. This is our personality.
I mean, the
This
best
is who we are.
part of being a Ghanaian is the ability to be able to boast of how peaceful
Exactly.
Ghana is. Ghana is one of the best places to live, guys.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of going to any African nation, come to Ghana, because Ghana is very peaceful.
Yeah.
But studying the terrain, right? Looking at the trajectory of our electoral process, it's beginning to look like it is during the electoral season that pastors, prophetess, and prophets come out publicly
Yeah.
to seek public vindication of whether they can see or unsee things. And it's quite disturbing. I'm asking myself, do we serve the same God? Because they all come out to say the opposing party will win or the sitting president would win. And we all know how it ended this time around.
But you know, for me, what's even more important is that even after the elections, the thing is, you see, when you prophesy about something that is actually going to come, it will come. But what confuses me is the fact that after it has come, people still remain in those churches. And I'm like, hey!
No, but it probably, maybe God, I don't know, maybe mistakes happen. you
No,
know?
but please, God is not a God of mistakes. If God has said that this person will win, let the person win. Let us see.
No, but there are certain prophecies, right,
Yeah.
that never come to pass.
It
How
shall
about
come
that?
to pass.
So,
Bible has said it. He said, my
you know
word
what?
is
I'm not
sure.
ready to have this deliberation
My
with
word
you.
will come to pass.
So during this electoral process,
Yeah.
a woman, let me call her the woman of God, she's reinvented herself
She's the
several
woman
times.
Gaddafi.
Her name is evangelist or prophetess Mama Pat.
Yeah.
Now this woman is more than a chameleon. She has reinvented herself several times. She was once a fetish priest and now she is a prophetess. And she said if the opposing party should win, she is literally going to go back to her furtive ways. And funny enough, after winning the election, she sided with the opposing party. I think she never said anything.
And you know, that part of the videos where she was actually with the NDC flag, dancing with her church members following her, knowing she had said that if MPP does not win, it means the God she serves is not correct. Meaning that as MPP has not won, the God she serves is not. I didn't say anything.
Please, I'm not part
But
of
putting two and two together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, I would not side. Please, I don't know anything about this. And another pastor also said that if MPP do not win, we should go to his church, burn him alive with his church, like his congregants in addition.
Please, we are looking for that man. He's currently wanted. But do you know the funny thing is that Ghana's laws actually don't say anything about this, that if someone gives such a radical declaration, the law doesn't say, oh, we should find the person and catch the person. So all the rest of you on social media who are going around saying that we should find him and burn him for real, please, you can be put in jail for you yourself saying that he himself will go scot-free. So let's forget about it.
Isn't that the beauty of democracy?
Well,
the ability to be able to say whatever you want to say.
But don't say it's God that said it. It's you from your mouth.
But it's been an interesting, guys, I want you to watch the videos for yourself and be the judge. They say we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. But this time around, we are judging them. Let's quickly watch those videos.
Send your make one mama who I'm a just an ask someone no correct. Sending your mammy who yana I will go back to the shrine. And it is a promise. Because me Jinya me send it to me Dr. Mahmoud Baumea on Kana command to him. He is the next president. The Sam Mahmoud Yarin main Kano correct. I will go back to the shrine.
Wait it! I will try. The moment they did in talk. Sabaumia. I be fakunya.
Sadly, with all this prophecy, the national anyways, stop it.
Please, I'm sorry.
I missed this whole turmoil. Yes, for lack of better words, I missed this turmoil. Someone dutifully starts in a studio and releases this song. Let's watch this video.
93,938. Total rejected barrel. Honorable worry. Honorable worry. Honorable one worry. Deco Chromati is now for sale. Honorable worry. Honorable worry.
Honorable worry.
Okay, so I mean, for those of you who do not understand what this means, right? It means that honorable, you have lost.
People are crazy.
You have lost dutifully. With all the effort, you have lost. Now, this is how we draw a closure to the Paparazzi segment. I have been your host, Nanajo Bunny, and I did this with
the orator, Darren.
Up next is the VVMG Connect with Dion Katri Kwame.
Hi everyone, I'm Ketrin Anakwame Dion and you're welcome to the VVMG Connect. Here we connect with you via our social media platforms and we read some of the comments you've been sending to us in our comment sections. To our first story of the day, the street convo. We all know elections are over, but there are a lot of talks in town. So we, Vice Versa Media Ghana, we hit the street to ask the ordinary Ghanaian what their expectations are for the new elected president and also the concerns about the fake prophecies that skyrocketed during the election. Let's quickly delve into some of the comments you've been sending to us. Kingsley says, Mahama should better do what he promised to do. To our next story of the day, fun fact. This month we throw light on our legend, our fine legend, Ochame Kwame. We all know Ochame Kwame to be one of the best rapper in the music industry. When we posted the video on our social media platform, these are some of the comments we have from his fans. Najwa says, bless you, Ochame Kwame, continue with the good work you are doing. This has been the VVMG Connect with me, Kechi Nana Kwame Dion. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Over to you, Kwejo.
Interesting comments coming from that side. Thank you, Dion. And now to you, the viewer, thank you for watching. This is the end of the 9th edition of Beyond the Pole, broadcast from J6 House Studios in Achimota, Ghana. See you again in the next month's edition. My name is Mike Kojo Frimpong, and this is Vice Versa Media Ghana. So Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the entire team here at Vice Versa Media Ghana to you. Bye-bye.